From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits Show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies.
Hello, Heathens. We are a drinking show with a podcast problem. I am Marcus Bradley Dunvan. If I was doing shots, I'd be doing a shot right
I would be too.
We are the podcast for the rest of us. Hold up. This week, I want to open up a little bit with Trump. One of my things I have is my TBI, traumatic brain injury. This douchebag had a conversation about how, I believe it was like 34 military army men or somebody like that playing with his guns, suffered severe brain injuries, and Trump downplayed it, basically saying that he's seen worse injuries. These injuries aren't anything. Trump, you can go fuck yourself, because these injuries are, although they are invisible injury, they still are injury. Just because you don't see somebody's arm blown off or a broken leg, the brain controls your whole fucking body. And I believe we have a clip. Yes, Nick? We're going to show you a little clip of this little douchebag talking.
Question on Iran. Initially, you said repeatedly to Americans that after Iran retaliated for the Soleimani strike, no Americans were injured. We now know at least 11 U.S. servicemen were airlifted from Iraq. Can you explain the discrepancy?
No, I heard that they had headaches and a couple of other things, but I would say, and I can report, it is not very serious.
So you don't consider potential traumatic brain injury serious?
They told me about it numerous days later. You'd have to ask Department of Defense. No, I don't consider them very serious injuries relative to other injuries that I've seen. I've seen what Iran has done with their roadside bombs to our troops. I've seen people with no legs and with no arms. I've seen people that were horribly, horribly injured in that area, that war. In fact, many cases those bombs put there by Soleimani, who's no longer with us. I consider them to be really bad injuries. No, I do not consider that to be bad injuries, no.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for
See, he's a piece of shit, and he does what he does with everything. Makes a little of big things and pretends they're not anything. And I can tell you, from having a TBI, this is just real serious. And a lot of people, I've been in a lot of support groups at the hospital and whatnot, where there's a lot of people from the military who actually are kind of fucked up from this. This is part of the drama that happens to them, and it's kind of shitty. So let's move on. That's my monologue for tonight. That's opening. We are recording live tonight from Duffy's Irish Pub on 8th Street Northeast, one of my favorite streets in the block. Welcome to our show. I'm Marcus Bradley Dunn, the Pasteurized Chef. Find me on most socials at the Pasteurized Chef. District of Misfits on Facebook, Instagram. Please follow us, guys. The Twitter, we are DC Misfits. Twitch and TikTok, we are Pasteurized Radio. Again, I'm Marcus Bradley Dunn. Please follow all of us. So tonight, I have an amazing crew with me. It's Valerie Torres.
Hello.
Socials.
I am on Facebook.
Every fucking show.
Again.
Well, I thought you were just saying you were just going to introduce us. And then
Socials.
Whatever. I am Valerie Torres, Valerie Michelle Torres on Facebook and on Twitter. And the Insta, I am at VMTDC.
And our producer, Nick, is Reality Check DJ on Instagram. And the host to my left is Mr. Jamie Roderick.
Roderick, and if you ever call me James in public, I will fucking fight you. I am Jamie Roderick. Lives infamously on Facebook, and I am Bars Simpson on Twitter.
And tonight we are at Duffy's. Our guest tonight is Jessie Herrero. I hope I said that right.
Marrero.
Marrero. She's the operation manager and coordinator of Duffy's Irish Pub. She'll be on in a little bit. We will talk to her. Again, District of Misfits, Facebook, Instagram. Twitter is District or DC Misfits, and Pasteurized Radio on Twitch and TikTok. Again, we're at Duffy's. It is on 8th Street. It's 1016 8th Street. Hours of operations I'll give you real fast because I feel that it's important. Mondays 4 to 11. Tuesday and through Thursday is 4 to 12. Friday 12 to 2, Saturday 11:30 to 2, and Sunday 11:30 to 11. So we're going to just move it right on. So there's a lot of things going on locally. But recently, with all the homeless things going on and a lot of the rent in D.C. is going extremely high, Columbia Heights tenants went on a little rent strike. Oh, yeah. First of all, fuck that. Got a better idea. Let's start with Kobe.
I'm going to get more into Kobe later.
We're going to do a little bit more. You can give a little bit.
We'll get a little bit more into Kobe later. But not for nothing, a gentleman died who meant a lot to a lot of sports fans.
Yeah, and if you don't know, or you should know, if you're anybody.
Kobe Bryant is.
Kobe Bryant passed away tonight with his daughter in a helicopter.
This morning.
Number 8, number 24, Lower Marion graduate.
And number 8.
You know what I mean? Native to that southeastern Philadelphia section. And it's something that should be discussed, but we'll talk about a little bit more. That man did a lot of things. He ruined a lot of people's fun.
He did.
Including mine in the early 2000s.
Yeah, he ruined mine too. Val, you got anything on that?
What'd you say? He what?
He beat Philadelphia
funds.
in the finals.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Whatever.
So my friend, one of my best friends from college, Tanisha, she is a huge lifelong Lakers fan, and she was. I mean, when he started playing, I couldn't hear enough about Kobe. She constantly talked about him.
I hated Kobe. I was a big Chris Webber fan, so Kobe ruined a lot of my nights.
I think he ruined a lot of people's nights.
And Jamie will talk about that a little bit later. So we're going to move forward. Kobe, rest in peace, is kind of fucked up. All this happened. And
his daughter, and everybody else who was on the plane.
And also on his way to do something positive.
Yeah, he was going to his daughter's game.
Daughter.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. Well, that shit sucks. You hate to see somebody who's polarizing like that fucking pass away. But, you know, and the biggest thing is with LeBron passing him last night for third all time.
But Kobe still hit him with the...
But another thing.
Kobe still hit him with the, good job.
Him and Kobe didn't get along. And last night was like the truce.
Yeah.
That was what's crazy and fucked up. That was a truce. His last tweet is about fucking LeBron James.
He went out being a good person.
Which is not his MO.
I mean, look, we all sports is a thing. Sports is a thing.
He's
That's
a
just
black
how it
mama.
works.
He's a black mama for a reason.
He's a black mama for a reason. Because again, that sting is a stinger, bruh. One ring away from Jordan.
That is true. All right, let's get back to the show. On the local, and like I said, Columbia Heights tenants went on a renter strike.
So yeah, they are on this. Some of the tenants in Columbia Heights, they've been on this rent strike since December. They've been withholding rent because their building is infested with all kinds of vermin and there's a lot of unsafe stuff. I mean, this is what their claims, that there's a lot of unsafe conditions, and it's always had a bunch of problems. The landlord has been charging them, but they haven't been there's no significant change that's happened in this building, and so now they've gone to court, I believe, and there's a chance that they might just actually get kicked out completely.
Well, that's kind of shitty, especially if there's a slumlord going on.
Yeah, so I think that it is something that we need to keep an eye out on. There have been a lot of different organizations that have been supporting the tenants. There's the Stomp Out Slumlords Project, and then the DC Tenants Union. Some of the Georgetown University students has started an initiative for labor and the working poor. A lot of the tenants are people of color and immigrants, and so it's a big deal for a lot of the people who are living there.
Yeah, working at Wonderland is a building up the street from us, and every time in the last, we'll say, 6 months, you will go outside and you will be walking down from the metro, walking down 11th Street, and you will see people being evicted.
It's ridiculous.
All of the stuff in your house outside of the building.
And you wonder where this big thing in DC's homeless is coming from. And that's the thing we were talking about last week, the whole shelter. You're 2 crises away from being homeless. All of us are, for the most part. For the most part, a lot of us are almost close to being. Yeah. It's 2 or 3 fucking things. I can tell you with all the medical bills that I've entailed, if it wasn't for the workers' comp insurance that I deal with, There's no way in fucking hell I'm paying fucking $10,000 a week.
No, you'd be screwed.
Fucking,
You wouldn't be getting services if you didn't have workers' comp.
Yeah,
you know?
it'd be ridiculous. Like,
And that's why you need to pay your in case shit.
Yeah.
Insurance.
I mean, I can tell you, I go to at one point I was going to like 5 or 6 therapies a week. That's $300 a pop.
That's a big pop.
That's a big fucking pop. Not mentioning the medicines that cost $1,000 I take. So I mean, workers' comp's a fucking thing. So that moves us on to the next thing. Because of the homeless thing, and people are getting kicked out of Kohai.
Kohai, stop it.
I hate that fucking name. I fucking hate
I
that.
will fuck.
I kind of want to stab. I kind of want to stab my own self with that. So
That's as bad as U Street Corridor or Noma or
Noma is
the
the
other
worst.
half of the
Noma's
city.
the worst one.
Yeah.
Noma was the one that started it all.
It
Like
is
when they
true.
started doing Noma, then people started
Fucking
calling
Trinidad.
Adams
You
Morgan
fucking cunts.
Admo, and then Kohai for
I actually
Columbia
got.
Heights.
I mean, is
Or
Admo
17 white people with shirts that say natives and they're from Michigan. In Trinidad. Let's not forget that bullshit.
I'll stab you. I'll fucking stab
I
you.
will stab you back.
Well, maybe. Here's the thing. Maybe so. Finland had a pretty good idea. So maybe DC should take notes from Finland about how to be dealing with the homelessness.
Yeah, so Finland has this new, they have this program that they start that's called, they've been applying this concept called Housing First. So those affected by homelessness, they receive a small apartment and counseling without any sort of preconditions. They don't have to pay anything. They don't have to agree to have, a certain amount of work lined up or looking for work. They just provide them with housing through different NGOs because they say that 4 out of 5 people affected by homelessness are already having trouble. You can't really get on your feet if you're already in crisis all the time.
Yeah.
So the idea is to stabilize them, get them housing, and then you can counsel them and help them to get themselves back on their feet. And for the most part, and I think it says this. So this article is on scoop.me. But it says that they don't claim for it to be like the utmost solution.
It's just a Band-Aid.
But it's helping, I mean, it's helping. Like they have a high success rate, and whether or not some people choose not to get out of the program and for whatever reasons, but then they are always welcome back, and they can always apply again to get an apartment, what they call a flat there, without any sort of precondition.
A flat in Europe is the
Well, I
apartment.
know California, I think California was the first one to do it here in the U.S. They have that whole entire program where they actually set out a set of space that gives you like an address, like a house or an apartment building and so on and so forth.
Right.
A lot of people will not hire you if your address is a homeless shelter.
Right, or if
know
you
what I
don't
mean?
have an address to put down.
Or if you don't have an address to put down, you actually have to have a place of residence when you fill out an application for all us assholes who have filled out an application before.
Right.
It's one of those things where it's a quality of life thing. So say you were hooked on drugs and your entire life is food over, but you have a place to stay, and that place to stay means you have a place where you want to put a piece of pride in. And you have a piece of pride in that house. That will make you get off of drugs, and that will make you want to build forward and go forward in your life so now you can maintain a job.
Right. And they're saying, so in the last 10 years, the Housing First program has provided 4,600 homes for the people in Finland. And they also say that providing people with apartments is actually cheaper than leaving them out on the street.
And it actually is. Like, I mean, and that's the thing with, like, anything. Like, even with the jails in the United States. Like, don't put somebody in jail and, like, decapitate them.
Being in jail is expensive as shit.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're going to do it,
You
might as
might pay them 57 cents a minute.
I mean, you're getting free labor. It's the new slavery. You might as well educate somebody while they're in there. Or,
Right.
And a lot of jails actually take away books, so you can't educate yourself, which is a complete fucking
There's been a lot of
cunnery.
jails in the last 20 years that took away jailhouse college programs.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Yeah, which is some bullshit. You can do something positive while you are locked
If
up.
you're going to cage somebody like an animal, at least give them fucking food to wealth their knowledge and of their mind and shit. So let's move a little bit forward. Heaven and Hell, building for sale. Speaking of getting off drugs. So it's approximately 6,000 square foot. It looks like there's 3 levels. And if you don't know who they are the people who served a Long Island iced tea with degreaser.
Well, yes.
That's that Strong Island, baby.
That is
That's that
That's
Strong,
a strong
Island right
that's
there.
the strongest Strong Island I ever want to taste. And
I don't want no parts of that bullshit.
Listen, I have a sleeve of tattoos, and I know in the kitchen cleaning grills, there's been degreasers that have bled my tattoos.
Yikes.
And I'm like, if it's bleeding part of my color out of my skin, it's like fucking 10 layers
Imagine
deep.
what it's gonna do to your esophagus.
Fucking
Right?
right. That's not.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
What, they got they got like a 90-day suspension or something silly
They
like
got
that.
90, but they got slapped with a
And
bunch
like,
of
it's
fucking.
like
Yeah,
a
but
smack
they
with a
don't-
bunch of fines and all that other stuff. They're literally just getting rid of this building because it's like, yo, guys, you give me a suspension like that, I'm not opening back up. And
Yeah.
also, Heaven and Hell ain't been fired since like 2006.
If that. Are you fucking
If
kidding me?
that.
It's
And
been
also, motherfuckers still fighting Adams Morgan. How about that bullshit?
still fighting. I haven't seen a fight in a long time.
Because when was the last time you fucking Adams Morgan? And not the bottom of the hill, not the top of the hill, but over in that bullshit ass section.
No, I've been there. I mean, I was working in a restaurant over there. I mean, we did a town over there. Shenanigans. So I've been over there. I mean, I haven't been there during
I spend a lot of time there. I work there
And
once
that's
a week.
on Sunday nights.
Yeah, but she actually works down there. She's in the heart of the fights.
So she knows that they be out there tussling for no goddamn reason.
It's true. I mean, it's not nearly as bad as it was.
So they drink the
but-
degreaser and go fight?
Of course, wouldn't you drink degreaser and go fight a motherfucker?
No, I tried to probably go to the hospital and shit. Throw the fuck up.
If I look at degreaser, I might fuck you up.
I'm gonna spray you with oven cleaner, motherfucker.
Right. You ain't had a problem yet, goddamn
I'm gonna
it.
fuck you up with this oven cleaner.
I got this bleach, bruh. I'll put bullets in you, goddamn it. Like,
Yeah, if you went to a fight throwing bleach on people instead of knives and shit, you be gangster.
that's way
gangster.
too much fucking fun.
That's too much gangster.
If I got some fly shit on you, throw some bleach on me, somebody gotta go that day.
So real quick, I know this wasn't on our notes.
It
but
is
this
not, and I see what you're doing.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Well, so this was something that came up that I forgot about. Just in the same lines as like things reopening or closing or whatever. So for those of you unfamiliar, the Sign of the Whale has closed at least 3 different times. Like at least, if not more than that. So
Why won't it die?
it was a staple on M Street. Back in the heyday, it was a great place to go.
So what's
by
the
the
heyday?
way.
Tell people what the
Like
heyday
in like the 90s.
In like the 90s.
And then there was like a period of time
You
where
can't
like
be
it
20
was
years ago and say heyday anymore.
Like the 90s.
so maybe even I mean so
At that point, it's like
for
y'all
me,
been open too long.
For me, but
Like the 90s.
They were open in the 80s, and that was crazy shit. But I remember
Marion
like
Barry
in
was in that
college
motherfucker
days.
doing crack. Like,
But there have been several
In the 90s.
great like reiterations of the Silent Way that's closed and
So
open.
who's opening it? Who's
in-
redoing
under
it
different
now?
names.
Who's redoing it now?
So they're now reopening it again.
Will you
But
just die
it's-
for fuck's sake?
But now they're trying to open it. They're reimagining it, and it's going to be like sushi and like a combination of Japanese and Southern food.
what was it before? Wait, but what? Japanese and Southern food?
wait,
Yeah.
pause. That is the biggest contradiction.
That's-
like
I
that's like
know.
that. Wait, what's that commercial? It's like, oh, you're Scotch Korean. That's a contradiction. That's like you want to give me Southern food, and
It's like my dog is a pit and a fucking greyhound.
it sounds like they just opened up a carryout.
So like
yeah,
so,
actually,
There's
it's exactly what it
Like
is.
that mambo sauce better be fired in the motherfucker.
It is.
so they're
Exactly.
saying like quote unquote the Rowdy Bar plans to reemerge as a polished grown up destination with
Why?
a candlelit lounge,
Why?
small plates and self pouring sake dispensers, which I just don't know how
That's
they're
like-
going to do
that's
it
like turning-
in that location where people already associate that space with the whale. I mean, it's
I mean,
it
it's like
was the whale.
That's like
forever.
turning the pug into fucking a fine dining restaurant.
I mean, we were just talking about it today, and I
Didn't
was like,
Meridian
if they
Pint
just like
have that
light a
bullshit
match to
going
it,
on?
and
Like
like,
they have self-serving sake, right?
yeah.
So like, didn't Meridian Pint used to have like the self-serving beer thing?
yeah,
And it was like, all right, you
That
sit
thing.
down, you pour your own beer. It's like, you lying ass bitch. Like, you
Oh,
know,
okay,
your standard issue customer does not know how to pour something.
I mean, I don't mean to be negative about them because I think that
Be
like
negative is all you want.
the people are, who are at the helm of this, like, are really trying hard to open something exciting, but like it's the sign of, and I think that the Sign of the Whale comes with the tavern license, so they have to use it.
All right,
So
guys.
I don't know. We'll see what happens with that.
I think it's gonna fail. So real quick, not one of my favorite shows. I think this show's fucking very douchey. But American Ninja Warrior is coming to Washington D.C. filming at the D.C. Armory.
How did you not love American Ninja Warrior?
I hate it. I see a bunch of white people jumping.
Dude, it's not just white people. All right, so
I
used
see
to
a bunch
watch
of
it- I used
black
to watch
and
it-
white people jumping.
I used to watch it on G4.
Olivia
Rest in
Mom.
peace, Olivia Munn.
That was a cool channel.
career.
That was definitely a cool channel.
Like you'd watch it, you could just be, all right, cool. You were high as a goddamn boot.
No, you were.
Like fried as hell. Don't say just me. God damn it. Like But you would watch American Ninja Warrior, you would watch people to act like dickheads and jump on top of stuff and so on and so
dickheads.
forth. So most recently, I took my son to a trampoline park.
How'd that end?
And I was sweaty in like 10 seconds. I mean, my fat ass was sweaty as shit.
I'd break something.
And that's just jumping up and down. But there was like a 3-part section where they had like a small piece of like an American Ninja Warrior part. And like I jumped on top of this thing and I felt my entire circulatory system
Just go down.
shoot through my body.
Yep, that's what happens.
And was like, oh, wait, pause. I've been bullshitting. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I sound like my dad. Like, yo, I get this shit over with in like 10 minutes with commercials, goddammit. Like, I can run that line. I can come on these pegs. I can do this bullshit. American, no, but these random-ass motherfuckers.
I'm not
who do
knocking
bullshit
them.
like that.
They're very talented doing it, but I don't want to watch you work out.
How about this?
I don't
How
wanna
about
watch
this?
you work
You
out.
ever watch America's Funniest Home Videos?
Ish.
Which is basically America's Funniest Home Shots to the Nuts or whatever.
Pretty
like
much.
when you ever see people like when they fall into that brown water or whatever the hell it is, it's just good piece of information, bro. It's just like, hey, there's somebody out there who spent all year long to fail in 2.2 seconds.
Yeah.
That is a good point, and I do like that. Speaking of failing, the Washington Nationals did not this year when they won the World Series. Baby Shark wants to throw shut the fuck up, Philly. Baby Shark.
Delaware?
Yeah, I hate Delaware too.
Tell her who?
I don't care anymore.
Delaware?
Philadelphia. Can I get to Phil? Can we do this?
I mean, where's Delaware?
It's in the ocean. Baby Shark wants to throw out the first pitch. Valerie.
Who the
I'm over
fuck is
here.
Baby Shark?
Gerardo.
I got a
Para?
4-year-old. I know what the fuck Baby
No,
Shark
no,
is.
Para.
Who is Baby Shark?
He's Gerardo Parra. He was
He was
one of
traded to the Nationals
he
halfway through the
played-
season.
I
Yeah.
hope he goes to hell and dies.
Now he's in Japan
slowly.
playing baseball.
He's
Jesus.
about to go play baseball, but like when all is said and done, I mean, I know Jamie, I know that you don't care for the Nationals, but he had a part in reinvigorating the, like lighting a match under the Nationals and sort
Which he
of
did.
paved the way for their like comeback. With the just
With the cheating fucking Astros.
I would be less pissy, honestly speaking,
If it wasn't a
your
Washington?
fight song wasn't Baby Shark.
It's not their fight song.
It was a fight.
Like-
I mean, it
Wait,
became
was a
their.
fight
It
song.
did. It did. You're right. It
there's
did.
It was a fight
video.
song.
It
There's
became that.
video of me spraying people down, and before the Nationals won the fucking World Series, this girl was like, "Hey, when they win, you gotta play Baby Shark." And I was like, "I'm a grown ass man, and I only had to pay that for my 4-year-old. I will be in here fucking you up before I ever play Baby Shark."
All right, let's move
Well,
on.
anyway, so he got signed to some team in Japan, but he really would like to throw the first pitch this year at the home opener, and I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun.
All right, speaking of sports, next week, and the reason why we're recording this week and not next week, whoa.
Oops.
Maybe I didn't take that very well.
Oops.
Did I cover my face properly? It'd be fine. Fuck it. The Super Bowl is next week, February
Don't say
2nd.
fuck it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You trying to get that Oprah money, baby?
That's a good point. But I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it right now. So next week, it's the Niners versus the Chiefs. Do we have any predictions, Jamie?
All right, so what? The Chiefs are the second team to win the Super Bowl. They're Super Bowl 3 and 4, right?
Yes, because Lombardi won one.
And Lombardi won 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then the 49ers were big in the 80s. Let me tell you how much I do not give a fuck about.
I want to see
About,
Andy.
about this team.
Actually, you know what? I'm talking big fucking shit.
I want to see Andy Reid win.
My rule is specifically whoever is in your conference or in your division, that's who I root for. But as far as I'm concerned, person who paid attention to Eagles football my entire goddamn life, you were attached to Andy Reid.
Yeah.
And as someone, and Britt Reed, I hope you're watching and remember that ass whooping you took behind that Wawa and Ardmore, baby. Appreciate that $500. As someone,
Did you beat his ass,
I
son's
beat
ass?
the fuck out of. Never mind.
You
Andy
really did?
Reid is a huge portion of my life. Up to the 2000s, whole 9 yards. I am hoping to God
He wins.
that Andy Reid can die with a goddamn Super ring.
I agree with you there. As a Giants fan, I actually am rooting for Andy Reid to win.
It's weird. It's weird. And also, I mean, fuck Joe Montana. Like, I don't really care,
Yeah.
like, at
Meh.
all.
So let's get to the real important part of the football. It's the tailgating.
Fucking tailgating.
All right, so we were talking about this earlier. The tailgating ticket was like $2,000.
Sure.
Whatever.
Which is crazy.
I've only tailgated in Philly, and tailgates
Which
are
is
just
a phenomenal
shit
tailgate.
shows.
Yeah.
And I'm guaranteed that the Super Bowl tailgate is the shit.
Think about it's Kansas City though. Think about all those
But
ribs.
Them ribs be fire. That sweet smoky sauce.
Yeah.
That sweet smoky
You ain't getting
sauce.
that in Miami this week.
You
But
know
now
what I
it's
mean?
banned.
Like,
It's banned. No,
whatever
there's
random ass
none.
comedian.
No-
The
no
NFL
barbecue.
The NFL is doing their best to try to find a way to make everything family oriented, and not for nothing. Anyone's been to tailgate will tell you
It's not
the
family oriented.
Tailgate is not family oriented. That is a
Not.
fist fight with fucking Miller Lite. So, like,
That's actually a true story.
I get it, but Roger Goodell gets paid $30 million a
40,
year.
40.
40, that's right.
40
that's right.
million.
2 years left. $40 million a year to be the scapegoat for everybody's fucking business.
And you know what?
Fuck him
you
and
pay me,
fuck that tailgate.
Hold on. You pay me $40 million. I'd be a scapegoat for Michael Jackson.
How about this? I would eat anyone's ass for $40 million.
I'd be OJ's fucking scapegoat
Dog,
for $40 million.
guys, I mean, it's my glove. I know I was in 5th grade when it happened, but god damn it, I killed the fuck out of that white woman. $40 million. Like, it's just, if you really think about
It's
it,
$40 million. I could go
a
down.
tailgate for a playoff game means that the playoff game is in your city. A Super Bowl is only held in so many cities.
Yeah.
It was in what? Giants or
We did. We
Jersey.
had
It was in Jersey.
Meadowland, yeah, New Jersey.
in the Meadowlands or whatever. 1 year, what was that, like 10 years ago? You
Something
know?
like that.
And then, like, what? It's always in domes or it's in Miami or Arizona. And I don't know why anyone would want to go to the butthole of the United States of Arizona for a Super Bowl, but still. It's usually not in the city when you want to hold a tailgate. So, like, it's really like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah. So this week, there's going to be a lot of food. Speaking of tailgate, actually, there's going to be a lot of food eaten this week. A lot of it is going to be the buffalo wings. About Americans are projected to eat 1.4 billion. That's 1.4 billion motherfucking wings Super Bowl Sunday.
That's crazy.
You
That's
know,
a lot of wings.
There's actually, so the prices go up once it gets to
Oh,
like
yeah.
November.
So as a chef, here's
and
the
there's
thing.
places that actually hold on to wings, like
So
in
that's what I was
deep
going to say.
freezers.
So here's what we do. Like as a chef, we know like the fluctuation of the market. So we know when Super Bowl's coming, we buy a lot of frozen wings, like top quality. We'll actually buy the fresh ones and freeze them in September,
Yeah.
just so we have, the 40-pound cases, just so we have like a couple 100 pounds of wings, because we know we're gonna sell them at Fair Sports Bar. Yeah. So you buy them ahead of time, you put that motherfucker in the freezer, and you're ready to go when
Rest
it
in
happens.
peace to Walters.
All right, so but we're real quick just to conceptualize how much 1.4 billion chicken wings might be. Every player in the NFL, including the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, would have to consume 825,000 wings each to reach 1.4 billion.
800,000.
825,000. It's a lot of wings.
Can you imagine what that toilet looks like after?
I don't want to.
All right,
I don't
guys,
wanna.
we are live at Duffy's on 8th Street, 1016 Northeast, Washington, D.C.
8th Street.
What did I say?
You just said 1016.
Oh, I thought I said 8th Street. 8th Street, my old stomping grounds. Do love this
Marcus's
neighborhood.
brain is broken, so
It's just, I was just.
Speaking of shitty things that are broken, Rock is back. Seems like they started increasing their social media presence. Meanwhile,
They have so Rock began because they were opening a restaurant. It was in response to 9/11. The people who worked in the
Colors Restaurant. at that.
no, it was in the
What'd you say?
Windows of the World restaurant in
Wait, they had a restaurant in
sorry.
the Windows of the
sorry.
World?
in yeah,
it's
and
too
so
easy.
Way too easy.
and so they opened the restaurant like as a nonprofit to help the people, the workers who were displaced because of 9/11. So in as they progressed, they lost track of what they were doing, and the people who started, and particularly the person Saru, who started this organization, now has just lost sight of everything that they've been trying to do. They opened a restaurant called Colors way back in the day. Not way back in the day, but a while ago, and they were open for 10 years, and anything that the ROC, the Restaurant Opportunity Center, had supposedly and purportedly been working towards, they were fighting against. They were guilty of doing themselves. They were stealing from their employees. They weren't paying them on time. They were, the conditions were disgusting. Like they would go, the ROC would go to different establishments and sit there with their like inflated rat and like and complain and like and march and do whatever, like what do you call it?
Sounds like Meridian
Protest.
Pipe before they closed.
So-
Just not paying their employees in time.
Right. So this is something that they were doing, and then they closed for a few years. They reopened 5 weeks ago with a new chef under new management, and they claimed that they were going to be doing all these things, and they wanted to have African American centered culinary experience. They hired this woman from San Francisco, and within 5 weeks, they closed the restaurant. And abruptly, they gave their employees 3 days' notice.
Way to go, Rob.
They
Good job. We're proud of you.
They informed the head chef via text.
It's better than Shea, Billy, and Petworth.
True story.
Huh?
3 days notice is better than Shea, Billy, and Petworth.
Well, I mean, regardless, this is something
Oh,
that
it's
they've
still
been
shitty. It's super
they've been arguing against, and they've they opened for 5 weeks. They gave 3 days notice, like I said. And this chef, she's saying, you're literally giving 15 people a 3-day notice, and financially they were single parents, people of color. They were codependent on this job, and that just that fell on deaf ears at the ROC. Some of these ex-color staff live in shelters, and they aren't able to cover their expenses. And it's just that there's no, they have no care of.
They tried it, is what I'm hearing.
They
Like,
claim
if you're saying they've been open for
5
they've been
weeks.
open, what, 5 weeks?
Yeah.
5 weeks. So they
They were
hired a
open
bunch of
for
people,
5
and like
weeks.
you said, in shelters. That means that they were looking for like a media presence. It's like, oh, we got all these people who are poor as shit and didn't have anywhere to live. We gave them a goddamn job. But guess what? The job didn't last because you're wrong.
Yeah. So this also, like these there are 15 people. The majority of them actually went through the CHOW program, is what it's called, CHOW, which stands for the Colors, Hospitality and Opportunities for Workers, which is a 6-week program run by Rock United. And they were all, again, these are single parents, these are people of color, these are people who need the job. And then after 5 weeks, they were like, nah, we don't want to do it anymore. No regard for these people.
Right.
And they're also withholding money to pay the employees, even though the chef wants to pay them. They won't allow her to. They
Also,
won't
quick
release.
heads up, fuck Florida Avenue Grill. Just want to get that out there.
Yeah, Florida Avenue Girl, go fuck yourself.
It's literally it's going to be our ongoing fight. We have no problem having this damn fight, and I can't wait to sit in front of Silverman and tell her to go fuck herself again. But like, it's look, you're wrong. You're not good at this. And I have friends, black and white, purple,
You have purple friends?
interterrestrial, whatever the
called
fuck.
penises.
But like, dude. It's gonna be an ongoing thing, and I can guarantee at the end of the day, I am going to win. And if I don't win, I will make sure that I will make your life a living motherfucking hell.
So speaking of
So-
that,
And anyone who knows me knows I can make your life hell.
And I think the important thing is that we as an industry, and I'm speaking to the DC bar and restaurant industry and its allies, that this is the kind of information that we need to keep posting and tweeting and getting out there, because this is the only way that we can fight them. I mean, like, they are a multi-million-dollar organization. We have
I fucking
nothing.
suck at this game.
Wow, Martin.
No, I'm doing it again.
You want solidarity shot? You want some water?
You know what? I'm just going to give it to you.
Yeah,
Because I'm not doing
give me
this
this shit.
very
Give me this shit.
We
give me this
need-
shit.
we need a
Your
horse
brain's
ballot.
broken.
I'm here.
I swear to God, when your head gets right, you were taking so many goddamn shots with me.
Well, I just-
Anyway, I mean,
Also, we're
it's something that we
drinking
need to
SoCo
keep an
tonight
eye
because
on.
we're 16.
Yeah, it's just
So-
SoCo night. I couldn't drink SoCo. It reminds me of my childhood.
It's still SoCo 80 though. Quick
we
heads
pouring
up,
this
Tyson.
for?
Shit.
I just figured
Jamie?
I'd pour for you guys.
We can pour that
I
over
have
there.
one.
She has one.
Oh, you got one? All right, cool. So I got 3 for
No,
me.
one's for
Yeah.
Nick. One's for Nick. All right, so let's do the little shot. We never did safe words tonight. That's fine. It's fine. We'll do it later. So go ahead and do the shots. Penalty shots for Marcus.
Oh.
We are drinking Southern Comfort here.
Also, wait,
Cheers.
pause. Guys. We actually did make a mistake tonight. We did make a mistake tonight.
What we do?
Boo, I don't know if you're watching now,
Yeah,
but
there
I
you go.
know you will be watching later. As our brother who is not here right now, we do know that you were going through some shit. We love the fuck out of you.
We do love
Also, bring your ass to my bar and drink on my goddamn comp tab because I don't have any fucking customers on normal days I want to give it to.
When I can drink again.
Well, bitch, I ain't invite you. Fuck you.
He
What I'm
wasn't
saying
saying Marcus.
What I'm saying is, hey, boo, here for you, love you, forgotten brother.
Love you, Bill.
Well, not forgotten, but at least fucking mention.
So these two are going to do shots for you, Bill.
Love you.
I'll do my water.
There you go. There. You need water, you fucking
Love you,
simple bastard.
boo.
So think about miserable things in this world, like rock.
my
And
God.
this is my favorite virus ever named, the coronavirus.
Yo, oh my God. Oh, never mind. Keep going.
No, your turn yet. The coronavirus explodes and expands in China.
So this was just recent, but the most recent information that was given out today is there was a confirmed in Washington State. There's one confirmed in Chicago, and now there are 3 potential cases here in Virginia. So they're
It's working its way
testing
over.
and confirming. It's making its way, and we need to be very careful.
It's like the bird
Like
flu.
when people are coughing,
I don't drink
cover
Corona
your
no
mouth.
goddamn way, so.
I feel like now corona.
My friend said that he
I'm
was like,
only-
I don't even like
I'm only
Corona.
making this joke. I'm only making this joke because, like, all right, when you work in a bar, there are 2 things that people always ask for. It's either Corona and Heineken, and if you don't have one, they'll immediately ask for other. But if you don't have the other one, you have to
probably
go through
don't,
that
yeah.
series of goddamn questions of, but why?
I feel
Why?
like
Why don't you have Corona?
I've been at Looking Glass for 5 years.
Y'all don't have
We
Corona?
literally we have Heineken, but then one day decided to get Corona just to like appease everyone.
How'd that go?
And not
So you have
a
both?
motherfucking person ordered the shit.
Really?
Like months of being like, oh, all right, cool. Here we are serving the public. Damn it,
Thanks for
nobody
fucking
wants
coming
it. And then all of a sudden we like out the shit. Like we're done. We put someone else in. Big shout out to these damn seltzers.
Right.
People will come in now and be like, all right, cuz we used to have it, but damn it, now you want it.
I feel like the coronavirus is perfect for Lyme disease.
But that's bad.
I enjoy a good dad joke. That's funny as shit to me. That is funny as shit to me. Yeah, dog.
Or I should say,
Yeah,
Lyme
dog.
disease is perfect for coronavirus.
I will still fuck you up. Yeah, just.
See yourself out, Marcus.
This would have been even better of a disease, and I know this is some shit because somebody gonna die soon because it's a damn virus. But in a couple of weeks, in like a couple of months, when those Corona things come up,
For the summertime.
and those Corona Christmas commercials come back up, the second somebody dies that day and it's a Corona thing getting fucking palm tree getting lit up, I'm probably gonna piss myself.
That will be funny as fuck.
And also, here's me taking a shot and fuck what you call it.
Yeah. So, if you ever watched The Watchmen, you know something called a doomsday clock. It is now the closest to midnight in 73 years. And 73 years was what? That was World War II, maybe? That's when it was?
So the doomsday clock is, it's more or less Armageddon. That's like the simplest way to describe it. I think we just passed 1145, like somewhere around there. But when it comes down to the doomsday clock, that means that it's the end of the world, more or less. Midnight is the end. And they described it in Watchmen in the movie, and they described it in the book.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like, all right, guys, we are getting to the point where we are about to have that really fucked up, weird conversation, and I don't know anyone with a doomsday shelter anymore.
Yeah, you have your doomsday preppers. They're fucking idiots.
You have your doomsday preppers, but still, at the end of the day, hey, look, how long is a half-life? Exactly.
All right.
There was even an episode of Quantum Leap about that.
Was it really?
Yes.
That's funny as
There
shit.
was an episode about Quantum Leap where Scott Bakula jumped into a man's body who was selling,
Snake oil?
basically.
Scott Bakula.
But when it really comes down to it, there are 1,000 stories that we've all heard, especially during Cold War times.
Well, this is about climate, warmer climate.
I mean, more than climate, but like Cold War times, which
Yeah,
is basically right the day after
Yeah.
World War II, up to like maybe like the late 80s or whatever, where there would be guys in Russia and the United States thinking that something is about to, or a rocket goes off, or an airplane goes off, and there's a spark a little bit more than others.
Exactly.
And you have to sit back and be like, all right, cool. Do I press the button, or do I have to wait?
Well, I saw, what's it, War Games? I saw that. Matthew Broderick. Was that his name?
Matthew Broderick, yes.
Broderick?
Yes.
Broderick?
Yes.
I said Roderick. I was looking at you when I said this.
I know, right? 'Cause I'm pretty like that, baby.
All right, let's move this on. We're going to hit the new Jameson called Cold Brew and Whiskey.
Quitting.
Quitting?
I
What?
don't know why I didn't come up with this earlier.
Quitting.
Right? You would think that somebody would have come up with this a long time ago. It is, so Jameson just announced that they're releasing a Jameson Cold Brew. It's a whiskey blended with the taste of cold brew coffee. What?
So you know what my issue with this is, honestly speaking?
What?
As much as I'm holding on to this truly with dear life,
You really are.
how many of us have ordered a coffee at work and then gone into work and be like, yo, man, can you hand me that Bailey's real quick? Let me get that let me get that shot of Jameson Powers, depending on where you are, teleport to or whatever. We have this shit already. It's just already in our hands. It's like,
Yeah, but now it's just in one bottle. It's all in one bottle.
It's a
Do
lazy.
we
It's the
need that
lazy
much
white man.
convenience?
It's the lazy white man.
do we really need that much convenience?
Listen, I have.
You know, like different brands have done it. Like Jägermeister did like a Jaeger coffee cold brew thing, and I'm not mad at it. Like I don't mind it.
Jägermeister and coffee sounds like I can see sounds.
See, but I thought that
If you add cocaine to that, I'm walking on water. Fuck Jesus.
it's the same as like
That's
the
hilarious.
whatever the Exo Patron, like the
XO Patron.
yeah.
I did drink.
Like
the
I
fuck-
didn't mind that either,
I'm
and
gonna
I don't
tell
like
you right
tequila.
now, the first bar fight I got into, guess what I was drinking?
Oh boy.
XO fucking Patron. Like,
I've been in a couple bar fights because of that shit.
I'm gonna fight a motherfucker or two.
Yeah.
Bitch. Like, it's gonna be a thing.
I mean, you know, there might just be more bar fights for a little bit.
Valerie, if you ever get into a bar fight
I have been in bar fights.
and
Oh, really?
I get a chance to witness you kick a motherfucker in the neck, I swear to
That's
God,
gonna be the greatest shit in the
you are
world.
never allowed to call me racist again. Like, it's just too good to imagine. You remember that episode of The Simpsons where it was
Which
like
one?
all
There's
the
fucking
gangs,
39?
all the gangs that were like on top of the like on their lawn, and like Marge brings like Homer and the family in the house. And there's like the one Asian guy like up front on the lawn, and Homer's like, I just wanna, I know he's gonna do something awesome. They get in the house, and you hear, "Hoo-ah!" And he's like, oh, and then he gets like kicked into the house,
That's awesome.
and then he goes, apologies, please. If you kick someone in the neck, I'm gonna look at you and say apologies, please. I'm just saying, that's my rule. That's my rule.
All right, I'm moving this one on.
If I drink that Jaeger shit with coffee,
You could be kicking people in the face.
I know Kung Fu.
All right.
I'm going to be the DC Shogun.
Speaking of kung fu, young Alex Trebek has Black Twitter breaking the internet.
Oh my god.
This shit's funny as fuck. Like I saw these. I mean, I've seen these pictures before, but
For
I
anyone-
don't think Black Twitter's seen it before.
I don't think so. I haven't seen. I mean, really, like maybe a smattering here or there, but now it's all put together in one place, and it is a gift from
It's a
Black
gift.
Twitter.
It's manna from the gods. Guys,
It is
it's
amazing.
the best thing in the entire world. He looks like he
He
played
slanged a
the
lot of
bass.
pussy.
He looks like he played the bass for like Sly and the Family Stone.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, it does.
Every time I look at that picture, I'm like, Alex Trebek has had so much black sex. And like Alex Trebek in those pictures, like if Pornhub existed in the 70s,
He would have his own
and
channel?
You typed in BBC, Alex Trebek might pop
No,
up
he
first.
would be WBC.
Alex Trebek looks like he has had sex with all of our black aunts.
With all the aunties.
Alex Trebek looks like he is Robin Thicke's real daddy.
Yeah, I can see
He's
that.
in a brown suit with a porno mustache.
Man, can you
Yes.
imagine being in the
And-
70s with the
and
porn stashes?
I can't even say it's a Jew fro. It's just a real fro.
It
It's
is
just
a real fro.
Alex Trebek looks like he has taken down more pussy. Sorry. Alex Trebek looks like he has taken down more black pussy like his last name is Bill Clinton. Anyways, I'm saying that Alex
think-
Trebek,
you think
Alex
Clinton liked the
Trebek
black
looks
pussy?
like Alex Trebek looks like his real name is Tremaine. And his
Or
middle name
Alex
is Harlem.
DeBarge.
Alex Trebek looks like he was in a band that was like the Four Tops.
I can see that.
So Black Twitter, there are all these different tweets that are coming out that are like, I mean, just if you have not seen this, y'all need to check it out because it is gold. Gold, I tell you.
All right, speaking of gold, there's a serial pooper caught in Massachusetts. Jamie, you want to tell us about this serial pooper?
She's somebody's nanny, yo.
What's your qualifications?
Let's discuss that part first. And the second part I would like to discuss about that is the fact that the owner of the place by it was like, oh, we thought it was an animal. So how
much
of a
shit
was she taking? My son is 4 years old, and I've gone to that bathroom after he's used the bath, and mind you, so proud. will wake me up and be like, Daddy, I pooped, with his pants around his ankles and been like, bruh, what is this dead squirrel you left in my toilet?
That's fucked up.
And
you're saying that's fucked up. You don't have to wipe his ass.
No.
So,
have you ever seen Shitty Superman? No. He's got a lot of Spider-Man underwear. Let me tell you right now. That's how big my son's shits are. But this grown-ass woman who is somebody's goddamn nanny is apparently a serial.
That means more
She's
than...
a serial pooper.
That's more than two.
Pooper in somebody's alley.
No, it's in a parking lot.
Just... God bless her. God bless her.
And the reason why they realized it was not an animal is because they started finding toilet paper and stuff next to it, which is amazing.
Good on her.
But that's bad amazing, right, Nick?
Bottom amazing.
That would be bad amazing.
That would be
I
bad
just want to throw it out
amazing.
there as the dad in the room. I did not make that joke.
That is actually true. All right, guys, we are live from Duffy's 8th Street, the Irish Pub, 1016 8th Street Northeast. We're getting ready to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to have Jesse with us to talk about Irish Duffy pubs stuff. Duffy's. Wings.
Broken head.
And
stuff.
stuff.
Right back, guys.
Stuff.
Greetings. This is Crushing Boo from the District of Misfits Show. If you're receiving this transmission, we need your help. Time and time again, our attempts to spread our message of peace, love, and shenanigans has been hampered by equipment malfunction. Help us upgrade our gear, expand our reach, and save the galaxy from the forces of evil. Or at least the forces of boredom. You can help by donating to, liking, and sharing the link attached to this video. Please help us, Misfits. Your only hope.
Welcome back to the District of Misfits Show. My Marcus Bradley Dunn. We are live from 1016 8th Street Northeast, Duffy's Irish Pub. And tonight, we have a special guest, my friend Jesse.
Hello.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Jesse, tell us about who you are.
Oh, so you got it. My name's Jesse. That's probably it. No, just kidding. So my name's Jesse. I'm the operations manager here at Duffy's Irish Pub. Yeah, what else do you want to know? I don't know.
Who are the owners here?
Two guys.
Two guys.
Yeah. I don't know if they want me to say their names.
Yeah, don't say their names. So
They're not secretive. They're just probably like, what? Don't involve me.
no, we try not to mention too many names on the show.
Yeah.
So where was the original location?
The original location was right across from 930 Club.
And
So
Did you ever work over there?
I did not. I came over once it was already here.
Did you ever go there as an?
Oh, yeah. I mean, who didn't go there once you had a 930 show?
But that's true as well. I mean,
You know your ass was wrong for being
You know. Jamie's back for taking a dump.
I am not taking a shit because I wouldn't have been back.
Well, wait, weren't we just talking about your kid and said
Taking a
I pooped?
shit?
Yeah.
Were you so proud?
He drops those dead squirrels in like 36 seconds too.
Good for him.
Like.
He has
there's something-
nothing holding it back.
There we are.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
there's nothing holding him back. It's like, bruh,
But he's
cuz.
a kid, though. That's nothing.
How
That's what
dare
it is.
you? How dare you? And I gotta wipe his ass too. What the fuck? All right, guys. What did I miss in my 27 seconds or 48 days?
Well, this
of
is
taking
Jesse.
tea?
Jesse.
Have you met Jesse?
Hello, Jesse.
Hello. You missed my entire life story. Like I told it.
I'm
It was
totally
like that.
Like
I
that.
know everyone thinks I'm really nice of a person, but I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's fine.
I'm joking.
I don't
Come on,
care that
bring
you
it
don't
back
care.
in.
So there you go.
There we go. There we go.
Jamie's gonna pour some shots for you guys.
Jesse, when did they move here?
We moved here.
This one's mine.
We're in 2018, September 2018.
Oh, so you guys just celebrated the 1 year of being here.
One
Nice.
whole year was about 8th Street Festival time.
Oh, that's a fucking lovely time to
So
Yeah.
celebrate shit.
Was
Was that your? Is that the first 8th Street you worked?
That was my first 8th Street that I worked.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like we did a show. Well, we did like a mobile like interview thing on top of the Queen Vic's bus or compartment container, whatever the fuck it was.
the mobile
Sorry, I just had to fuck with you.
bar container?
The Jameson container, and like I was getting anxious and nervous. I've worked so many 8th Street festivals.
He was
Yeah.
in the drunk
He
tank.
was having PTSD.
It was like
God.
horrible. Like I didn't know if I should have fun or if I can go back to work because
Yeah.
like garbage.
No, I had a 17-hour shift that day. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what sucks about those festivals? People come in expecting you to like having the best day of your life.
Right? No, I
And
was
it's just
having
like
the best day of my
They
life
want you to
until
be
people
fresh.
were like, "Oh,
hate
you mean
you.
you're not serving right now?" I'm like, "No, I'm not serving right now. Where would I serve? There's not even space to move around. How would I get to you?"
It's just one of those ones where you just want to be like, fuck you.
Yeah. Basically, go fuck yourself. I hate
Yeah.
you.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. It got
Like,
to
I
that point
appreciate
later
your
on.
money, but it's just
Yeah,
like
I
I'm
like
gonna
your-
choke you until my palms touch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna close your eyes
That-
for you once you're dead.
That's 8th Street. Yeah. You're gonna Boondock Saints them.
Cheers to 8th Street.
No. Absolutely not. I'm not
Wait,
cheers
pause.
to 8th Street
Cheers to that.
Festival.
PTSD.
I'm not cheers to 8th Street Festival.
Oh Lord, what did I do?
To 8th Street we went
Actually, you
to.
know what? We should cheers to HG Festival because we all live in DC, and it's a good thing that the fact that we can
It
all
is.
come around
Fair enough.
Yes.
and have a good ass time in all these neighborhoods where, not for nothing, on the corners we are standing on and getting our drunk throw up on at.
Oh,
Woo.
yes. Yes,
People
yes.
used to not have that much of a good time.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
Big
unless you
shout
throw
out to
up.
Riots.
Jesse, how long have you how long have you been with Duffy's?
I've been with Duffy since July.
Huh,
Yeah.
so not that long.
July.
Nice.
July 4th was like my big event day, and then I've been here for every other huge event that we've had.
Where were you before then?
Right before, I was at Truxton and McClellan's Retreat.
Oh,
Truxton Inn?
yes.
Truxton Inn, yeah.
Truxton. Okay, so Truxton, like Bloomingdale.
Bloomingdale area, yeah.
I've been one of your patrons.
Oh, have you?
And you want to know what makes it so good to know about that? You don't remember me.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't one of my
And
serial daters, so that is a good thing.
It's one of those things I like to remind people all the time. Is like, all right, as a bartender, the thing that I expect the most, or the thing that I want the most, is that when I walk into a bar, I do not want anyone to ever fucking remember me, because that means that I did something wrong. Like, I will come in, I will tip $1,000 goddamn dollars. It'll be a good ass damn time, totally fun.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, as a bartender, when you remember me, it's like, yo, I fucked up, or somebody else fucked up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Sorry,
What the fuck are y'all
I'm
looking
just
at?
watching the crash. Like
Don't watch the crash.
Damn.
Don't watch the crash.
that's
We're not
fu-
gonna
Don't
watch the crash.
We're
right
better
now.
than that.
That's-
Let's pull back on the crash
that's fucked up.
and have a
Okay.
good time.
All right. So,
Back to Jesse.
Back to me. Yeah.
yes.
I mean, fuck everybody.
Excuse me.
Sheesh.
So-
Except for you guys.
Anyway, so Duffy's, you guys are known for your wings.
We
yeah?
are known for our wings. Nine-time winner out of the 10 years that they've held the best wings in DC competition.
So
fucking dope.
what makes it so amazing?
I'm not gonna tell you the secret so much, but yeah, we put our foot into that. No, like we take care of. We do all the sauces in house. They're all handmade.
And you do sell them, right?
We sell 2 of them right now. So we sell the hot sauce and the Irish temper.
Nice.
The Irish temper must be very, very
The
hot.
Irish temper is our hottest one. The hottest one that we have on the menu, I should say. We do always play around in the back, but
As the person with the most melanin content, that don't even sound right. Because I can't tell you how many people come in the bar and be like, "Oh yeah, you have hot wings. Are they hot, or are they like am I gonna survive this?" I'm like, "Bitch,
Yeah.
it's buffalo.
yeah.
It's just buffalo."
Ours is
And
not.
I've never had a problem with anybody.
Ours
who's,
is definitely not
not
like
white.
that. Yeah,
So the Irish temper.
yeah. So we have mild, medium, and hot wings, and then we have
The Irish temper.
no. There's one in between Irish temper,
Oh.
and of course my brain just stopped working on that one.
I want to know about this Irish temper.
Yeah, but the hot one, everyone wants to go get hot, and I'm like, "Have you had our wings before?" And they're like, "No," and I was like, "All right, well, it's not Frank's Red Hot. This is
Different hot.
This is a different hot.
Can you get a side of Irish temper for me and Jamie to try right now?
oh yeah, you want to."
I have a
How about this?
I don't wanna
I will
try
still
it.
eat that shit. It'll be totally fine. I want to know your horror story about this hot shit.
I don't have a horror story.
You don't have a horror story?
No, man.
You
There's
don't have
nobody
you
who's
don't
had
have
like the
one
hot stuff and
white
like their
person
like
who's been,
asshole
like, laid
exploded.
out.
I don't see. We don't
Yelp
recommend that you
review.
stay that long. That it's coming back out of your body. So I don't know, and no one's.
That's not the question. I'm talking about the can I not pay for these and get something milder story?
Oh no, we've had those.
Yeah,
Several
see,
times.
see,
and I'll have
see.
people just sitting there literally sweating it out. And I'm like, "Did you want something else?" And they're like, "No, I can do this." And I'm like, "Really? Because you're on the second wing and you're
dying.
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 You've asked me for like 20 napkins and 10 cups of water."
And could I have some milk and some
You
bread?
got- you guys-
Obviously
Yeah.
peed your pants.
You
Look
guys
at
stay
you.
on. I'm gonna get some Irish temper right
You
now.
go get a little side of Irish temper.
Fuck the side, dude. Get the whole thing of wings.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So
Because
I
my
had
kitchen just closed. Well, there's this one thing.
Oh, my God.
the kitchen's
damn
closed
it.
already.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Marcus. So
Stupid
I right? It's always Marcus. So the other day I had just what did I have? I had the medium.
You had the medium.
And that was already like a little too hot for me.
See?
Now, granted, like
Jeez.
I mean, I have a hard time with spicy foods, and Marcus even tried it. He goes, "Isn't this like a little hot for you?" I was like, "Oh, it's very hot for me."
Oh, you're like,
Oh,
I'm trying to look
man.
cool right now. Don't worry about it.
I was like, I mean, it's good,
Yeah.
and it was like I like that it's got like it's vinegary and
Yeah.
like
Sorry, I mean
it's
it's
yummy,
hot, but it's
but it
still
was-
flavorful,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think that's people don't
Right.
understand that we're not trying to like make hot wings for you, like you said. I'm not trying to like go through your system and burn your asshole for no reason. No, there's flavor in it.
I mean, the thing is, I'm always down for a little bit of hot. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember Cluck You?
Yes, and you had to
Yes.
sign the
Cluck
waiver
You,
with the
Cluck You had like the 911
Yeah.
and like the nuclear wings.
Yes.
You had to go in and like sign a waiver.
Sign the waiver. Yeah. If
And
you
as
can
far
finish
as
the
I'm
plate,
concerned,
you get a
it's like,
picture.
Yo, like, let me tell you right now, I'm not ordering anything I got to sign a motherfucking
yeah.
waiver for.
No,
Like,
we don't make you sign the waiver, but I think most people should.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But it's like, all right, cool. This for you guys, it's a little bit of fun, and I can guarantee it is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to see
Come
where
on, Marcus,
the
sit your ass down, and yeah, we can get weird.
We,
I'll be back. You guys keep talking.
You still like, you ain't still
all right.
Get the goddamn hot
So
sauce.
you guys, I saw on your website that you
You
guys
look like
partner
Uncle
with like
Cracker.
a bunch of different different teams and like Irish organizations.
Yep.
Like, can you like tell us a little bit about
yeah, so
some of the stuff that you guys do?
we do a lot of rugby here, and we support a lot of the rugby teams. So we support super local rugby. So we've got the Washington Irish rugby team. We've got the women's rugby. I think they're the Revolution. And I'm sorry right now if that's not the correct name. I'm just horrible with names of teams here. And then we've got the brand new national team for DC is actually called Old Glory. And
Old Glory?
Old Glory. Brand new. They
Nice.
haven't had their first game yet. They will have their first game. I think it's either this weekend or next weekend. Guys just came in, and they brought a massively talented group of guys over from all over the world. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then who did I see? Like I saw that you guys do stuff with like the Premier League football.
We show
and
all the Premier League football games. We'll
give
soccer.
a lot of because I know the Irish are like super into
yeah.
the soccer. Yeah.
We showed the World Cup of Rugby this couple months ago, and that was a 4:30 in the morning game. So yeah, we did open for that.
Do you have like a
I'm fine with soccer, but honestly speaking, I hate men's soccer.
You
Really?
hate what?
When it comes to like women's soccer,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm in there. Play that
men's
shit.
soccer.
Right.
Play that shit.
Yeah.
Like women's soccer, like the last couple of times it's gone around that FIFA shit or whatever. I'm like, yo, I ain't trying to watch this shit. Because like when the women play, it's like, yo, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna fuck your world up.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna make
not-
this shit
they're
happen.
not doing that,
Ain't
like,
nobody flopping. Ain't nobody
my
fucking
shin.
flopping any slightest bit. So like, people always get on me. At least in, like the last 10 years, they're like, oh, you're just saying that 'cause you play football, and I'm like, look, bro, that's not my issue. It's that like when I watch men's soccer. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Like, this dude just did, like, a whole-ass cartwheel, flopped around like nobody's fucking business.
Right?
But then,
They-
like, you
like,
watch, the Women's World Cup, and it's just like, yo, that bitch just got into a whole-ass fist fight, uppercutted the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
The men are like they could win fucking Oscars with their.
they can win
their-
Oscars
yeah.
with that bullshit.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when you watch women's soccer, it's like, yo, and I'm not saying this because, like, my biggest issue with it is that they've changed the uniforms. Just to be like, oh, like, it's girls, so it has to be sexy and this and this and this. And I'm like, no, fuck all that bullshit. Because these bitches be out here fighting.
Don't call them
Be out
bitches.
here fighting. Like,
Because
I'd
they still
rather
got
watch
to
that.
women.
I mean, they still got to prove it, and that's the sucky part about it. Is like they still have to prove that
Right.
they're not bitches on the field. Like this is a real game, and they're like, you're like,
Right?
wait, what?
And I know I just said, like, oh, these bitches, but seriously.
You meant that in endearment.
No,
These
you meant
bitches.
that with
When it
no.
comes- when it comes to men's
You
soccer.
mean it with like
I
respect.
should say,
Respect,
like,
yeah.
I meant it with respect, but like when it comes to men's soccer, that's the one I feel like I should be like, oh, these bitches.
True story. All right, so.
So wait.
Go ahead,
so
finish what you're talking about.
What So do you guys have like a specific team that
do it
seems
live.
to gravitate here? Like I know there's
For-
like Man U and like
we don't,
the
unfortunately.
Liverpool
we,
and
no, so Liverpool actually is mostly at Queen Vic. We do get some of the overflow from those guys,
Yeah.
but we'll play whatever game that we can stream.
Whoever
Yeah.
pays for
You-
shit, take it
Yeah,
watch.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Got it. Any other like big things that you guys have coming? I know Super Bowl is coming next
We
week.
got
Do you
Super
have,
Bowl
yeah.
coming up, so we're hoping to do our trying to break last year's record. Last year's record was about 1,700 wings that we sold.
I was gonna just ask like how many wings
Yeah.
do
You
you
do like
guys
a wing
project to see?
competition. You
We're
actually
gonna-
get into like a wing competition or really like do a whole big old Super Bowl brawl
Or
type.
y'all could do some Philly shit and do the wing bowl, goddammit.
But yeah, that's what I mean, fucker.
Yeah, no.
So wait, so last year you sold 1,700 wings.
1,700 wings.
And you
that
feel
was,
like you might be
that
able to,
was-
like-
That was 1,700 wings to go. That did not include what was
wow.
sold in-house.
That's dope.
You should like include the in-house.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's harder to keep in-house. For some reason, we didn't pay attention to in-house. We only
You
paid
have
attention
that
to what
on a
we said
computer
in-house.
system. How do you
I
not
know,
fucking
I
pay
know.
attention
It
to
was
that?
easy. You're like, oh, 50 went out, 50 went out, 50 went out. Because that's all we sell it for Super
Well,
Bowl.
I
Fuck you,
recommend that you keep track of what you're selling
Yeah.
here during Super Bowl in addition.
So can you give a phone number or how they can order the wings?
Yeah, you can call us here. So it's 202-462-9464. And that's amazingly nice. That's spells out wings.
What is it again?
That's amazing.
Did you guys mean to do that?
All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you.
Maybe we did. Yeah.
There have been several thousand times in the last. I've had the same phone number. Sorry, Marcus.
Jesus, you think it
I've
was
had
your
the
first
same
time.
phone number. I've had the same phone number for 15 years,
Nice.
and every time everyone asks me for my phone number, I'll be like, "It's 267."
Jesus, man. Something.
And I start looking around for people who know me and shit.
With,
Like, you know my phone number, right? Like,
Remember the
like
last time you
somebody-
dialed that number?
Like, remember
No?
that shit?
All
Like,
right.
you don't know it either. Let me pull this shit out my goddamn phone.
Yeah.
Can I call you real fast and you tell me what I need to know? Because like, you don't call yourself. Whatever.
Yeah,
You know.
right.
Good on you.
That's funny.
Good on me. You know how long that took me to memorize after calling in?
So
Like-
get
Again,
the number.
15 years. Like, it's like-
Get the number one more
So
time.
it's 202-462-9464. That's one way to do it. You can also do it online, which is actually easier because we limited the actual flavors you can get. So we don't offer all of the flavors for to go.
limited the
Yeah.
So I
call.
looked online,
That's what
and
the
the
fuck
in
I'm talking
between the
about.
hot
Hell
and the
yeah.
Irish temper is Inferno.
Inferno. Yeah, when Marcus got up, I was like, oh, it's Inferno as I'm
Marcus,
sitting
who
here.
the fuck are you calling?
Who are you talking to?
Are you calling me?
I'm on my phone with my niece.
Oh, hey, Jen.
I'm gonna fuck you up right now. 'Cause
What's going on,
you be like,
Jenna?
oh, Jamie, drink the entire bottle right now for making a phone call.
I thought he's calling
I
462
swear to
wings
God,
right
we
now, and I
could
was like,
take
what?
I'm going to order some wings, 426.
Wing hotline. Wing hotline.
All right, so let me and Jamie eat these hot things. So kitchen's closed, but we do have
I
some
wanna
tater
try.
tots.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Which one is that one? I'm afraid.
If you try to feed
one
me,
is
I will be here fucking you up.
Not
I
telling you which
swear
one.
to
Oh
God.
my God.
How about this? How about this? How about
That's
this?
the Irish temper.
And for me to be the one that's talking the most about the shit,
Yeah.
where's the hottest one?
Right here. This is the hottest one. Stop. Hottest
Wait,
one.
wait,
this is
wait,
the
pause,
first.
Val. That's what he dipped it in.
I know. I want
You sure?
You
You
just want
sure?
a little?
You sure? No, fuck
Just
that
a
little,
tip.
fuck
Just
that little
a
shit,
tip.
fuck that little shit,
Just a tip.
fuck that little shit.
It's just a
We
tip.
can all play just a tip. All right, cool. We all
So
in
are
here
we going right to
sweating
the?
and
we're
shit.
Everybody's
going right
gotta
to the
do
hot
it.
one? We're going right to the hot
Come
one.
on, let's do it. I'm afraid.
Muzzle toss.
Jamie and I got the
good
same.
things.
Jamie-
Good things.
Oh shit, that is hot. But,
Wait.
But it tastes good.
Right?
I'm dying.
There's a flavor.
It's got really good flavor.
Jesse, I'm dying.
Yeah.
But
Dear
that's good.
black people, it's not that
It's
hot.
good.
Oh,
it's not. No,
bullshit.
it's not.
It's not that
It's
hot.
good. It is hot. It definitely is hot.
Yeah.
My eyes are watering. We can handle it.
Your eyes are watering and shit. This is just a Thursday for me.
I'm just
Like,
saying,
what
but
the
it does.
fuck?
I'm not burning. I'm definitely my eyes are watering. But this is
Right.
good shit. This has got really good flavor.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a flavor to it.
There's an outstanding flavor.
Right,
I mean, I'm not eating mashed potatoes out of the thing.
You bullshitting.
I am.
But nothing about it was hot.
That's not bad. I mean, it tastes
I
good.
like it.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
was,
very
that,
hot.
That was like Tabasco.
But if
for
you
me.
think about it, on wings, though, you're like smacking it on your lips, you're smacking it all over.
Yeah, you got to remember that you're still eating like 6 to 16 to 24 of these wings.
That's
with the
good
sauce
flavor.
on
if
it.
this is
Yeah.
hot, you put raisins in your mashed, like your potato salad.
Where's the
No,
That's just disgusting, man.
yeah, that is disgusting. This is the Inferno. That's good. That was actually really tasty.
I still think that can't be the hottest one.
That's our hottest one.
Well, it's not bad.
I don't mind it.
Bullshitting.
It's hot, but I don't mind it.
Wait, which one's the mildest?
Here.
Oh
Why are you going to the mildest?
This one is the mildest.
Yeah.
That's just mild.
Oh, fair.
That's just simple syrup.
It's vinegar. It's vinegar with a little bit of a dash of something.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's good.
I was like, I'm
Yeah,
dying.
how you holding up there?
dying.
Fucking can't eat.
It's
The only Asian I know that can't take hot food.
That's not true.
Y'all are not gonna make me sit here
Hold
and
on.
make me act like I'm that black dude. Just like, damn, shit's hot. This is gonna be fantastic.
So
no,
there's
I
a
wanted it to burn. It didn't burn.
I was waiting
My
for the
mouth
burn.
is burning.
Like it's not. I'm not saying it's not hot, but I like hot shit. I like really hot shit.
You like
You
really
mean
hot
like
shit.
you gonna be like on fire asking
So,
for
like-
milk if you from Michigan?
Yeah,
Hot?
yeah. I want to die hot.
All right.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
feel it
Next
in my
That
time-
shit's fire. It's
Yeah.
good as hell.
It's
good
really
as hell.
good.
Yeah.
It's really, really
I
good.
feel it in my throat.
So
That's
we did.
what she said, baby. Yeah.
Oh,
Big
no.
shout out to Tim Roderick.
Do your fucking shot.
Why that joke was good. That wasn't a
I'm
bad
just-
joke.
I'm not allowed to make that joke. Come on.
Give
Come
her.
on.
She just wanted a shot. Just give
Both
her.
of
she
you,
wants a
no,
shot. She
both of
wants
us
a
need a shot. Come on, Jamie. I have nobody
No,
else
we
to
can
drink
take the
with.
shot. I'm
So,
just
so what
saying.
else? What else we got going on here at Duffy's? How's St. Patrick's
Pause,
Day here?
pause.
Same-
Before I get
yeah.
to talking shit, I'm a hot sauce psychopath. So do not come in here thinking that you could just sit in here and come and be like me. And be
No,
like,
no.
oh,
Now I
blah,
want.
blah,
Now I
blah.
want everybody to just come in here and be
Right.
like, "I'm gonna do this Irish temper. It wasn't shit."
That's
All
totally
right.
fine until people
it
start
is
starting-
it's definitely
until
hot.
people start talking about their plumbing bill. Like
That again, you get it off my property is none of my business. I don't care.
No?
heard.
Jamie.
The girls want you to do a shot with
I'm doing it.
I've just
I'm doing this 80 proof Southern Comfort
It's not bad.
like I'm 16.
Like, I feel like I'm in high school again.
So I went on a skiing trip one time and drank a lot of Southern Comfort. And it hit a tree.
I believe it.
Hate a tree.
I hit a
And
tree.
we've
There you
had
go.
this concussion issues ever since.
No, I did hit my head. It hit fractured my hand.
All right, so y'all, one of the main reasons why we are here today
Yeah.
is we want to talk to you about this amazing endeavor that you started, this fundraiser for disaster relief
Yep.
with the DC industry community.
I did.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about it.
All right, so we've got there's essentially two separate events happening, but they both benefit. It's the same cause.
They're concurrent.
They concurrent. There we go. So it does start tonight. So tonight's the 26th, Sunday. So we have several bars and restaurants across the city participating. And what I asked from the participants was to create a cocktail using pineapples as one of the ingredients in there. Originally it was going to be pina coladas, but whatever, anything with pineapples. Come up with a special cocktail that you can put on a menu or just word of mouth, and at least $1 of the sales go to two different charities, Wires in Australia and Unidos, for the Hispanic Federation in Puerto Rico. That runs for the entire week. You can see the list of participants with the hashtag Pineapples for a Cause, or hashtag DC Pineapples for a Cause. That runs for the entire week with awesome people. And then on Tuesday the 28th, we actually have a large industry party where everyone's invited. It doesn't mean that it's just industry. Just a lot of my industry friends, including Val and Marcus, have decided to help out with volunteering their time, efforts, and we are shaking up pina coladas. We're doing punches. We are raffling items away that are awesome. We are auctioning different items. So many good items, by the way.
So hold on. So tell us again, where is this happening?
So it's going to be on Tuesday the 28th.
Yes.
This will be happening at 1-8 Distillery.
Yes.
Which is on Oakey Street in Northeast.
We are very familiar with that.
Yep.
We did
Hey,
one of our
Froggy.
shows from there.
Froggy, we are on our way.
Yes,
I'm
Froggy.
going to be so upset about it.
Hi, Froggy.
Yes, so 1-8 Distilling on Tuesday,
On Tuesday evening.
January 28th.
Yep.
What
from
time?
6 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Yep.
So tell us, I know that you were pitching it as a bartender-thon.
I was pitching as a bartender-thon. It's still a bartender-thon. So we are having...
I'm
What
all
bartenders?
about the bartender-thon.
Yeah. We are
So
having...
which
about it.
bartenders currently are participating?
Currently, I shall tell you, if I was more prepared, I should have looked this up earlier.
See, so Jessie can say that because this is her first show.
Exactly.
Unlike Safe Word Val.
Oh,
We didn't have safe words
damn.
today.
You mean
All
Val,
right.
Val, like
We did
like
not have
on
safe words
Facebook,
today.
Val.
Or Facebook Val.
We can still do safe words.
We don't need no
So-
safe words no more.
All right.
Safe word. Safe word's pineapple, because it's pineapples today. It's all about pineapples
It is
today.
pineapple.
All about pineapples.
Yeah. All right. So we have Dan. Dan is from Blue Dyer Distilling.
Uh-huh.
And we have Froggy/Andrew from 1-8 Distilling.
Wait. Pause. Whoa. You talking about G.I. Joe names because you didn't have to say his name.
Yes, I did, because
No, you
that's who's...
didn't. No, you didn't. Also, hey, Froggy.
Don't argue with her, I
I'm going
guess.
to fuck you up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's not from me.
How are you
No,
gonna?
that's just because. That's
How
because
are you gonna
I love
fuck him?
Froggy. I love Froggy.
How you gonna fucking Froggy style? Is it gonna be Froggy style?
You, sweetheart.
You gonna fuck like you
boy.
cross your legs?
I'm gonna pull that piercing out from your lip. You gonna like that shit, freak boy.
Anyway, Jesse.
Anyhow.
Anyway,
Pineapple.
So
Butts.
who else?
Pineapples.
Yeah. Where is my
Butts
safe
stuff.
word? What is my
I would like
safe
to throw
word?
it out there that no one was like, "Oh, we don't have to do safe words." This and this and this.
If I'm on the
Like,
show,
I
there's always a safe
changed
word.
my mind. My
Yeah,
safe word
You did say no
is
safe word.
Southern.
Mine is Froggy.
I apologize. Keep going.
That's so noble of you. Thank you. So then we have...
Don't give me
So after Froggy style,
After Froggy style, sorry for giving out your real name on that one, Froggy. So we have Kayla Johnson and Justin Golash.
oh, I know Caleb.
And we have Riyadh Bakir and then D. Jones. Hashtag distilled. And then we have Colin Cushman and Polly G.
Cushman.
I love it. I
Yep.
love it.
And I will be floating
Stop
around.
looking at me like that, dude, with those fucking lips and shit. Like,
My mouth's out.
So throughout the event, we'll also be raffling off some lovely prizes.
We are raffling off some awesome prizes donated
And-
by awesome individuals and companies.
Yes, and auctioning some big ticket items.
We're
like
auction-
what? There's a couple that are like.
I have a couple big ticket items. Yeah. If you are...
Can you?
I won't
a
give it
Ford
away.
Focus.
It's a Ford Focus, yeah. I'm
Yep.
just like Oprah. You get a car, and you get a... Just
If you
kidding.
give away a
No,
Ford
sorry.
Focus, I don't want to win.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. You
You
can't
a
win. You're not
lying-ass
eligible.
bitch.
Well,
You're
anyway.
not allowed to drive anyway.
can't drive.
I'm not allowed to drive.
He's gonna call his dad and shit. Be like, hey, cuz I want a
Dad.
Ford Focus. Do you want it? Like,
And my dad would be like, no, fuck, I want a Ford Focus.
yeah, yeah. Because your dad's gonna be like, oh, you want me to drive Uber? What the fuck? Like,
That's actually pretty funny.
exactly.
That's really funny.
Exactly.
So
That's
so
why
if
I'm
you
here.
want to know what these auction items are
Yeah.
and these lovely
I
other
mean,
prizes,
Let's just say if you really like whiskey and you're like an actual whiskey aficionado,
Or
you're
an
gonna
alcoholic.
you're gonna
or
want,
just like a full-on alcoholic who wants
You're
to have
gonna
who
want a
just
Ford
wants
Focus.
booze,
You're gonna want to come here.
then you would want to come on Tuesday.
Yeah, you're gonna want to come on Tuesday for those high ticket items. Be nice.
And also,
One
let's
A's
we
fun as
just
fuck,
want
though.
to support, the sad victims of the
Fucking look at me like
bushfires
that.
in
Don't look at me like
Australia,
that.
and then also Puerto Rico just had another
another
earthquake.
earthquake.
They
Yep.
just had another one, guys.
And Australia is still on fire.
Friends,
Sorry, Australia's still far.
Australia is
and
still
or
on
flooding.
fire,
Yeah.
and
Flood.
and
or whatever.
Puerto Rico just had another earthquake.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're still in need of as much support as they can get, and as an industry, we would love to support them.
Yep. So it's super simple. Tickets are at the door. It's $20 to get 4 drink tickets. You are
Which is
more than
amazing.
you
That's
are
actually
more
really
than
good.
That's
welcome.
amazing.
That's actually a really good deal.
Right, you are more than welcome to get like more drink tickets. Please,
Please, drink your face off.
Please
I
drink
am
your
in.
Drink
face
as much
off.
as you want.
I know,
Responsibly
I know,
take Uber
I know we
slash
just
Lyft
said
out of there.
something about Puerto Rico, and I know I didn't say anything,
What'd you say?
but the text message I know that I just got, it means that I'm about to get cussed the fuck out after the end of the show.
What's your mom say to you?
No, it's not
What
my.
did you
It's
do?
not my mom this time.
What's your grandma?
Your mom always
Your
wants
mom
to
always
cuss you out
watch your
after the
mouth.
show.
Watch
your
my
mouth.
mouth.
Watch
Your
your
mom
mouth.
always
Watch
texts you
your
during the
mouth.
show.
She always texts me during the show. That's totally fine.
And then she
So
always
that's why I would think she was the
she
one
always
cussing you out.
reprimands you after the show.
I just got a text from one of the cans. Oh, that sounds super racist.
What?
I caught that. I caught it. I caught it.
Anyways, we were talking about
That's
Puerto
fucked up.
Rico and the this and this and this, but I know I didn't say anything about it, and I saw the name that just crossed my phone, and I can guarantee right now when I open this bitch up, I'm about to get cussed.
So what do you need
the
to say for them?
fuck. I'm not gonna say a goddamn thing because they are 143 miles away, and you can't beat me in a fight. How about that bullshit?
Wow. All right.
So tell me where I can get tickets, where I can go, phone numbers. I want to watch this fight go down.
yeah. There's a
You
fight
ain't gonna watch
happening on
shit,
Tuesday.
that
Apparently,
just
no.
means I'm
Just
not
kidding.
going home for a while. What?
It's fair.
So yeah, again, it's Tuesday night for the Big Bartender-thon. It's from 6 to 10 at 1-8 Distilling.
Awesome.
You're gonna get tickets at the door. Super simple.
Yeah,
You're gonna get raffle tickets.
1-8's fun. It's a
Yeah.
good place.
Super
Can
fun.
you tell us what establishments are actually participating in the week-long event?
Yeah. Once again, if I was totally prepared for this awesome.
I assume that Duffy's. Is
Duffy's is. Yeah, we're bringing back our subpoena colada for that.
Ooh,
I like it.
What?
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 Yeah.
What is
and
this?
what is
Let's
this?
discuss this name.
So
Let's
I don't-
discuss this name.
Oh, you guys don't.
You said
Subpoena colada,
Ooh.
and this thing went international. I don't know if you guys saw me on the news.
Yes, I did.
Would I be asking you if I saw you on the
Excuse
news?
me.
Yeah, I
she's
clearly-
lying.
clear-
No, I saw her on the
Oh,
news.
no.
I saw the video.
No, I was on Canadian news, Ukrainian
she
news,
was.
Russian news.
Of course you were on
not
Ukrainian and Russian.
going to touch any of those jokes.
No, touch all the jokes on that.
Touch 'em.
Touch it.
Touch 'em.
Do it.
Wait,
Do it.
Touch me.
Was this before coronavirus?
This was totally before
And Lyme
coronavirus.
disease?
This was when the when the hearings
You're not
first
catching
started.
the joke I'm making.
No, I got it. I'm gonna.
She
go
wasn't
fly.
in China.
I was not in China.
She was not in China.
China. China. Yeah.
China.
China.
I'm gonna
just-
shut the fuck up, fucking tonight. And I'm gonna pour myself a shot.
Anyway, just finish the bottle there
my,
since you.
Just straight out of the bottle.
hold on,
James.
straight
my
out of the
Straight out of the bottle.
My safe word was everything in all languages, and I'm gonna make a half shot, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to say hi to Blake and
going,
Jenna
keep
since you're
going.
watching.
Hi, guys.
Can you not yell? It's the 90s.
It's the 90s.
Mom, I love
It's
you.
the
Thank you.
90s.
Thank you.
Mom, stop texting him during the show.
Yo, she didn't text me this time. Yo.
Okay. Mom,
If you
actually, I
get-
like when you
if
text
you
him.
get me in
I
trouble
like when you
with
text him
Donna,
'cause
I
he just-
swear to motherfucking
Donna?
God.
Donna, we
Oh,
love
God.
when you
I
text
love when
Jamie.
you text Jamie because he feels you
How about this? I ain't scared
Humble
of shit.
pie.
Donna will be fucking me up. So, anyways,
humble pie.
I'm gonna
Hold
stop
on.
talking.
Hold
Humble
on. Donna, when are you coming on the show?
Yes. We want you down on the
So
show.
me and my mom actually talked about that when I showed up. We were talking about that in the Uber ride over.
Is your mom in the Uber ride with you?
She was on
she was-
FaceTime. She was on FaceTime. If y'all want to have Donna on here,
We want Donna on the
we
show.
can do FaceTime.
Donna got sponsors.
No, we want Donna on
We
the
can
show.
Donna does Orange Theory. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If we get Donna on this show,
Donna's
I'm
whooping-
not gonna be on this.
She's
motherfucking
whooping all-
show. I am not gonna be on this motherfucking
Because she's
show
whooping somebody's ass.
because y'all are not gonna get me fucked up. I'm 35. I'm over getting beat.
She gonna beat you.
She
Donna,
might beat
come
me
on the
tomorrow.
show.
You gotta stop telling the story about your grandma giving you
Yo,
glass.
nigga, watch your mouth.
Wow.
All right,
Anyway,
have you
Ted.
figured it out yet?
No, I figured it out. I was
All right,
waiting
that's
for you
it.
guys to, talk
If
about
you don't stop
keep
me and
talking about
if you
Donna
stop me and Jamie,
Dina's
me and
ass.
Jamie will talk nonstop.
No, that's
so.
fine.
It's true.
Holy
That
shit.
is a true story.
Wow. Hashtag world star
Definitely a
right
true
there.
Those
Fights
are
happening.
facts. Those are hashtag facts.
Hashtag facts. Hashtag real news over here. So we have DBGB in downtown Chinatown
song, too.
participating. McClellan's Retreat is participating. Pearl Street Warehouse, Coconut Club, Left Door,
Shout out to Adam.
Duffy's here, duh.
Yeah.
B Penn Quarter, Roy Boys.
Yeah,
yay.
Roy Boys.
Both locations. And Provisions 14
I love
is
it.
participating all week.
It's a good
for-
selection of restaurants.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is a good thing. You know, I mean, the DC industry would like to give back. You know, give to.
Yeah,
communities in need,
it's a super
right?
it's a super simple way. I think it's a passive sort of way to give back. There's nothing like you don't have to go out extra and do anything.
Yeah.
Just have fun with your cocktails.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, thank you for spearheading this. This
Oh,
was
thank you.
really the brainchild of Jesse. So, thank you.
Okay, we'll see how good it goes.
You're the best.
I'm hoping it goes really well.
What's happening?
They're having a boy fight over there.
Drop something.
Oh.
A notepad.
Your notepad.
All right, do you have anything else for Duffy's?
No, do I?
I don't
You
know.
were gonna ask about St.
Oh,
Patty's
wait,
Day, and then
actually-
I never
yeah, yeah.
answered.
I actually
Right.
have something for Duffy's. I
ahead.
actually
Oh,
have
what do you
something
have for Duffy's?
My Duffy's experience is bringing Philadelphia to DC.
Okay.
When I first got here, Duffy's opened up on that weird section between like 9th and like
Definitely was
Yeah,
amazing.
right by 9:30 Club.
like
Vermont
that whole
Avenue,
area
yeah.
or whatever. And like I'm a love dream guy. That weird in between.
Dear God, dude.
And
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I remember like having to go to all those weird ass fucking clubs with my Howard friends. Big shout out to the real HU, Howard University. But like Duffy's was like, all right, cool. This is home. This is home.
Yeah.
This means that I get a mound of like fat, gross ass fucking food, and I can just like show up and sit at the goddamn bar. And nobody has to give a fucking get on my goddamn nerves. So, big shout out to Duffy's.
Nice.
Like been loving Duffy's literally since I was 21.
Nice.
Love
With
Duffy.
my old ass.
I like that because I understand what you mean coming from Philly, coming here and
Just
seeing Dream to Dive Bar is awesome. So St. Patrick's Day, real fast, tell us.
St. Patty's Day, super busy. We've already planned for it. We've got our schedule done. It's gonna be. We're actually doing the actual grand celebration on Saturday, the 14th, which is also the same day as Shamrock Fest. So pregame,
Yikes.
Oh,
postgame on that, all
Was
of
it
the
Shamrock
game.
Fest last year after?
It was-
after.
It
after.
was, yeah. Sometimes
We
they'll do it the
went
weekend
and it was
after.
lame.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Ish.
It was
But
lame.
this week
It
it's
was
on the same
lame-ish.
day.
So
Sweet, sweet.
you guys have like a Irish dancing.
We have Irish dancers. We have an Irish band. We have green beer. Of course, we have Guinness because that's the dumbest thing to not have on St. Patty's
Of
Day.
course.
And we
y'all
pour.
don't fuck with the Murphys?
No, we don't fuck with the Murphys, dude.
How the fuck that?
What? No, man.
Anyway,
Sure.
Shaw yourself.
all right.
I'm
all right.
saying this. I'm only saying this because I've done orderings and Murphy's is so cheap.
So website,
Website, www.dcduffys.com,
phone number again.
202-462-9464.
Is there an email to talk to you guys about wings for the Super Bowl?
Sure.
The website.
Well,
No, it's
go
the
to-
website. I was like, just do
let's
the
go to the fucking
website. I was
website.
like, don't email me because I'm not going to answer you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jesse, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So before we go out, again, usually we do Booze Corner, but tonight, because of the Kobe Bryant thing, we're going to give Jamie the opportunity to do Jamie's Corner.
no, wait, pause. Don't lie. We're just doing the Jamie's Corner because Boo.
Yeah, that's
Boo,
what I
Boo,
just said.
Boo is going through a particular.
That's
type
what I
of
just said, because
situation. And
Boo's
again,
not here in Philadelphia.
Boo.
Just get to your fucking corner.
We fucking worship the ground you walk on, and they're gonna let me. So Boo's Corner would be like a really nice plush place. it'd be comfortable. And then you get Jamie's corner.
It's Philadelphia.
Just fucked up.
It's Philadelphia.
But now that it's Jamie's corner,
take full advantage, Jamie.
here we're gonna go.
You got 2 minutes.
Go
Shoot.
ahead and fuck up the world's the
2 minutes,
church's
go.
money. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we lost a particular person who ruined a lot of people's lives. And we can talk about how many fucking teams or how many years. We can talk about the 5 rings.
Yeah.
And as someone who is a part of those 5 rings, as a fucking
Philadelphia
Sixers
Sixers fan.
as a Sixers, Marcus, shut the fuck up.
I like the Sixers.
It's my corner,
I like the
bitch.
Sixers.
It
Anyways,
is Jamie's corner.
Fair enough.
I would like to say that my sister, me and her talked today, and she actually went to school with Kobe. And we had to have a conversation about Kobe. And when it comes to Philadelphia, there's a reason why everyone hates us, because we only like us.
Yes, very true.
It is a very small section of the world that only exists, that is Philadelphia fucking Pennsylvania. And there's one moment where when I really think about it, the moment that I love Kobe the most is when the Eagles win the Super Bowl and you hear his wife saying, "Give me the baby." And he is screaming in the bedroom and he is jumping around the goddamn room.
Yeah.
The black mama to me is a person who was at my little brother, which all of my best friends will say, that my little brother, I used to talk about him like he was dead. Kobe was in my house. Kobe was there that one time for my little brother's birthday. He helped me do the Purple People Eater song. But that's not what this is about. When it comes down to being from a specific area, Philadelphia has a certain feeling and Philadelphia has a certain meaning to a lot of people. Yes, you will hate us because you were not there with us. And anybody who's ever been an athlete understands that you play the game not for other people's fans. And Kobe has the best retirement commercial, the best commercial has ever been, because it's not I'm loving you, it's I'm hating you. Because Kobe gave a lot of people a lot of bad days. And again, I'm one of those people who got bad days, and I'm an AI fan.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make this as simple as physically fucking possible. Kobe Bryant made up for a lot of the things, and let's not forget Dave Chappelle. Kobe, the shot. And it's a joke we have all made for a very long time. But also Kobe had 4 daughters. And Kobe lost a daughter today, and Kobe lost himself. And Kobe did a lot of great things after being a retirement person. So my first corner is literally just going to be thank you for being the person to bring out the fact that women play sports too. And also, rest in peace as a Philadelphia native, as a Philadelphia fan, as someone whose dad played for the Sixers, but also at the same time as someone who can look at Kobe and realize that the last thing he said as a Laker was Mamba out. So the best respect that I can give Kobe, as far as I'm concerned, is I hate you.
And I understand that.
Because Kobe, as anyone who has ever played a sport, knows that you play the sport for your particular fans, but there are teams out there who hate you, there are people who are like, oh, we playing Kobe tonight, just as you're going to play Jordan that night. And when you play Jordan, fuck it, you would rather beat Jordan than play the team that doesn't have Jordan on their team.
That's a good point.
So when it comes to the Lakers, and as someone who is a Sixers fan, and someone came into Looking Glass years ago and asked me, oh, Kobe or Jordan, the first thing I said was AI. The best respect that I can literally say is, rest in peace, my friend. Philadelphia will always love you. And as a Sixers fan, I will hate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We will all appreciate you. And that is just how these things fucking work. I am sorry. I am sorry for the friends. I am sorry for the family. I am sorry for my sister who was actually giving that man a hug. I am sorry for the nation that is Philadelphia. I am sorry for the nation that are Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, Kicks, Wings fans. Because
Kicks?
at the end of the way, we'll talk about the kicks thing later, whatever the fuck. But still, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the show, for me be the person that takes over Boo's Corner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a shot has to be lifted to the Black Mamba. And again, as the last thing he said as a fucking Laker, Mamba out.
All right.
Cheers.
Do your cheer shots. Thank you, Jamie.
Cheers.
Val, you have any last words?
I do. I just to piggyback on what Jamie is saying, it is a sad day for sports. It's a sad day for a lot of the nation, for people who are fans of Kobe Bryant. But then we also have to remember that, there were 8 other people who passed.
No, 5.
No, there
was
were
8?
9 people.
9 people.
Oh,
There were
really?
9 people.
Oh,
How
shit.
about this? A helicopter crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there
Funny.
were however many. I mean, the manifest says there were 9 people on the manifest. One of them being his own daughter. It's a sad day for everyone. I think that we just need to just appreciate everybody who's in our lives and give everyone a hug.
Hug somebody you love, guys. Again, guys, thank you. It's the District of Misfits. We are live, going off from Duffy's Irish Pub on A Street, 1016 A Street. Anything else from you? You done?
No,
Last words,
Last words?
Jesse.
Come here, St. Patrick's Day is what she's saying.
Yeah.
So again, I am the Pasteurized Chef, Marcus Bradley Donovan. You can find me live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram most days and nights, Pasteurized Chef. You can find us, our personal thing is District of Misfits on all the same things. Twitter is DC Misfits. Again, I'm Marcus Bradley Donovan. We're out.
Greetings. This is Crushing Boo from the District of Misfits Show. If you're receiving this transmission, we need your help. Time and time again, our attempts to spread our message of peace, love, and shenanigans has been hampered by equipment malfunction. Help us upgrade our gear, expand our reach, and save the galaxy from the forces of evil. Or at least the forces of boredom. You can help by donating to, liking, and sharing the link attached to this video. Please help us, Misfits. Your only hope.